Yeah. Just gonna correct my camera. Yeah. How you doing, brother?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing not so good, but
Uh,
that's some personal stuff, But doing what I like will keep me in a good place. That's what it
yeah.
is. Yeah.
Let's hope.
So let's do some of the stuff we like, which is actually we're not gonna do things that
No, I was gonna
yeah.
say, do you like harmonizing the front and the back end?
So in a way, it's kind of rewarding to see it come alive. But
Yeah.
on the other hand, I know that we will be struggling a little bit. Uh, so it's a bittersweet, you know,
Yeah.
it's feeling. But it all depends on how we manage. So I guess it is what it is,
Yeah.
as they say, as they say.
They do. Yeah.
And the obstacle or the goal for today is to connect the dots, as the title implies. And what do we mean by that? Well, we build a distributed system. We have an API, we have a client, and we
Mm-hmm.
need to connect them. And we kind of started that in the previous stream, um, and we stumbled upon some issues. And the issues we stumbled upon were basically course issues, and there is also some data structure problems. But let's recap what we have and then get started, right? So if we just go to my screen, oh, I should have had a browser open somewhere. Where is my browser? Here it is. Right. So we have several resources, right? First of all, let's take a look at the repositories. So we have the Art Nouveau API, and we have the Art Nouveau project on GitHub. This is React, and this is Django REST framework, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
is what it's called.
yeah. All right. Okay, so we have deployed this to Netlify, and for those of you who doesn't know what Netlify is, because there might be people like that. It's what is it, Netlify? Do you know any good elevator page for Netlify?
Uh, it's a continuous deployment platform, infrastructure as a service. No,
I think both
you
of
know,
these are right. I think both of these are right.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the kind of thing where it's so convenient, and when it's working, I don't walk around thinking about it.
I got it.
They send me a lot of emails, so about the Jamstack, but apart from that, I'm sort of like, I don't, it's so nice and it's over there, and I don't have to, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
I don't have to dig until something goes wrong.
They do love talking about the Jamstack, which is what it
Yes.
is. Right. It is what it is. But yeah, so it's definitely my and ours, I would dare to say, go-to platform in terms of deploying front-end applications. At least easy peasy lemon squeezy. You connect this tool to your GitHub account, and you basically deploy or set up continuous deployment easily. And what it also has, as you can clearly see, this site has not been deployed yet, as it says right here. But when we create a pull request on our GitHub, it deploys a preview, which is a good thing. It simplifies our work process a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It auto-generates some names here. So for instance, this one is called Rainbow Marigolds and then a hash, right? So I'm actually gonna change that. I'm gonna change that to what? What can we change this to?
I mean,
Art.
see if Art Nouveau is taken.
Is that how? No.
N-N-O-U V
and no.
NOU V
Mhm.
EAU. Is that it? AU. Does that
Is
look
that how
right? It looks right.
is that really? Jesus, we've
Nouveau.
written this so many times.
Yeah, but it's like like water. Nouveau.
Nouveau. Yeah. This is it. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. This is it. Yeah. And so I'm just gonna call this Art Nouveau API actually. No, Art Nouveau. No, that's what. No.
No, yeah. Because
Yeah.
let's see if that's.
And it
Oh,
worked. Right. So this means, folks, that we can go to site overview. Oh, because it hasn't been deployed yet, right? So yeah, we can't go there. We can't navigate to that. Anyway, so it will be artnouveau.netlifyapp.com, I think. Yeah, we read proposed Rainbow Marigold 7.4. Yeah, but no, thank you. That was good. So that's the front end, and on the back end, I'm just going through some resources. On the back end, we have the API deployed to Heroku. It's called Art Nouveau API, and we deployed the last deploy was made from. It doesn't really say here, but it was deployed from the core setup branch.
okay.
And for those of you who doesn't know Heroku, it's a great infrastructure as a service provider, very similar to what we can achieve on front end with Netlify. We can do on the back end services using Heroku. Right. So that's great. So we have that deployed, and I want these tabs to be open so that we can access these applications, because there will be some manual deployment to be done before we move forward. Right, and we have our issue tracker that I kind of I'm sorry to say, what am I doing? GitHub. Yeah, but yesterday I got a little carried away. I try to be really thorough,
Yeah.
but I think that you are the mastermind of administration here, and I am the wild goose. I don't know. Anyhow, Max,
Yeah.
I'm gonna come clean. I failed to create a ticket for
Oh,
deployment.
that's fine. We'll do it right now.
I'm gonna switch over to your screen so people can
Yeah,
see
you can
how
switch
awesome
over to
you are.
mine.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess we'll call this a chore, but we are in the process of, what should we call this? This is deploy front end, right? Client to Netlify. And now the question becomes, do we have... I have some PRs here, deployment. Yeah, okay, so I can link to this PR. In fact, what I can do is convert this to an issue, put it in the Art Nouveau repo, and then over here, look in the issues, right? We have 2 here, but this is the one we're interested in. I'm just going to grab the link, then head over to the pull request. In this work in progress pull request, I'm going to just add a comment. Am I allowed to add a comment somewhere? I can edit your comment. All right. And I see you've actually put some...
Yeah. Yeah, that speaks highly of me, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to steal those. Going to update this comment. And I'm going to edit this comment. Right, update that. So this is now linked to an issue, and the pull request is linked to the issue. So we have at least some kind of tracking going on. Yeah, I didn't actually look at this. This is good. But I see you went green in your PR.
I did.
On the last commit, yeah.
Yeah, because I made some changes. Right, I made some.
Right.
Yeah,
You put a ternary or something somewhere.
yeah.
Cool.
Uh,
All right. So in theory, we are okay when it comes to the issue tracker now.
right. That's good. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So we were getting. Let's see. I can switch over to my screen for a sec just to bring people into the problem set, right? So on this Art Nouveau PR, we had a preview. Let's see. So there's a link to the preview here. I wonder if this will still work. No, it won't. It won't work, I think, because we just changed the name of the application. So this might actually not found, right? So it's not found. Okay, so I have to trigger another build. Or I hope that I can trigger another build. Because, yeah, let's see if this actually, if I perhaps messed some stuff up. You never know. So I'm just going to open this up in code. And here we are. And I'm just going to add something to the README to trigger. Trigger the build. Right, so let's do it from here. So git CIAM small edits readme to trigger build on GH. Right. So let's yeah, and I need to push it to my own, right? Git push origin deployment settings. Right. And how are you doing over there, We Read? Thank you for sticking out with us. I hope you find this interesting.
What's up?
Let's see. Right, so let's see if there is a trigger. Yeah, it's building now.
Yeah.
So that's good. And this deployment should be done in a breeze or really quickly. Right. Right. Let me just, oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Right, so we deployed. Let's click on this. No, what? No, what are you doing? I'm clicking the wrong.
You're downloading some files there.
Yeah, not sure. Oh, it was the option. I was.
Oh yeah. That will.
Right, let's open this one in the new window, and we are here. This is the website. This is the preview, and it doesn't show any projects, so we need to inspect this, and lo and behold, we are getting.
But I am not sure the previews hit the open internet.
They do.
They do? Okay, you know that for sure.
I know that for sure. I know that for sure. And also, if they didn't, then we wouldn't be getting this error message.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because this is a course policy violation. Yeah. So that's definitely it. Okay. Yeah. So this is where we're at, and again, oh, this is not what is this? Django test driven. Yeah, right. Didn't really work out for us. It wasn't that test driven. So my theory is, of course, that so there are two things. We can probably make some modifications to the way we use Axios here. in this project service. Perhaps send off some headers or something. I don't know. I don't think so. It is more likely an issue with the API.
With the
Yeah.
Django API. Yeah.
That's.
I would be inclined to agree.
Yeah.
Of course. And it's interesting that, without doing anything ambitious in the file you're in right now, there is on line 29 an allowed hosts. So see, you've put in a wildcard in there. But couldn't we and is that how the wildcard works in
that was my understanding yesterday, and it is still my understanding today, but I am open to suggestions, of course.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't
right.
I don't know off the top of my head, so I'm Googling things in the
there are
background.
two things. I added this wildcard. Originally, this was an empty array, and I also added this line: course allowed origins. Right. So these are my my additions. Right. So, but I think that it calls for a little bit of research. Right. So
yeah,
if I say something like Django REST framework, and then just say course, and we'll see how to use course in Django, because we already looked at this one, right? Or I did, at least. And this was so this was a problem, right? Because we couldn't really install this.
No. But if you head over to the Django Docs, or you can switch to my screen because I have it open, in their sort of settings now, this is 4.0, I think that's what we're using. Or is it 4.1? But anyway, the allowed hosts, okay, empty list of strings. But the names need to be fully qualified. So include the www in case we use it. And here it says they will be matched against the request host header exactly. So
you can't use wildcards.
Well, a value of wildcard will match anything. In this case, you are responsible to provide your own validation of the host header, perhaps in the middleware. So if you use a wildcard, then I assume that you will need to do some kind of extra thing, for example, in the middleware. But since we now a value beginning with a period will be used as a subdomain wildcard, can't we try to do a .netlify.com? Because that will take care of our actual host URL, but also our deploy preview builds. No?
Right.
And that would be nice.
Yeah.
So my suggestion for the first try is to get rid of that wildcard, assume it didn't work because something in the another further step was required, and instead do this .netlify.com.
All right. Let's try to do that. Let me just. Here we go, and we say.
Switch over to your screen.
There we go. Right. So you say something like this, and then wildcard.netlify or netlify.
You don't even need the wildcard. Just start with the dot. Yeah, according to their docs.
Netlifyapp.com, right? Let me just see if that's the case. Where is the preview? Here it is. Netlify.app. Okay, sorry. All right.
Okay.
So, double check. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure, all right. And I removed the course allowed origins, right? Yeah. Okie dokie, let's try it. So we go over here. We are in here, git status, right? Git CI am adds Netlify the web to allowed host setting, right?
Yep.
Right, and then we push it, git push, and then we push it to upstream course issues because we're going to deploy this.
Yeah.
And we go to Heroku, and we go to deploy, and we go to manual deploy. We choose the course issues branch, and we deploy the little sucker, right? Okay. So let's see if we can check the build log. Yeah, we will see here a green checkbox once it's deployed. So we should be good. Right. Right on, as they say, right? When I was a little kid, I actually enjoyed watching my so my mother, when I was living in Warsaw, and my mother and my father bought a washing machine, right? And this was the 70s, and most of the people didn't have those, and we were lucky because my granddad worked for the foreign ministry at some point, and we were given some extra treatment. So we had a washing machine, and I actually enjoyed sitting in front of the washing machine and just and watch it spin. And sometimes I think about that because doing shit like this, watching deployment and watching logs, is like watching laundry.
That's really funny.
Yeah. Right, so we are deployed. Okay, which means that in principle, if this had a positive effect, when I reload this will hit the API again, and we will, so let's do it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we got the course error anyway. Right. And just as a sanity check, because, we want to make sure that we are good. So I'm going to open this up, and this actually works, right? So if I do projects here, projects, this will list our projects. So the API is working, but it doesn't work on the client. So that was unfortunately not that.
And if you hit, yeah, okay.
So refuse to connect. I don't even that project v1 prime.
Can you try it not from the preview, right? Because Netlify, oh no, Netlify is building only the previews. Okay.
Yeah, for now, right?
Yeah. No, you're right.
And what if, Netlify. Yeah, I'm just gonna try one last thing here. Because you see, we're using .app here, but I think we could be. No, it's redirecting to .app because I see that Netlify, Netlink. Yeah, I don't even understand why this is being listed here. Connect source. You see this?
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter. Cross-origin response. See, right? Chrome status. Right. Yeah. So we let's check it again. How to enable course. Cross-origin request block the same origin policy. Course stands for, we know what this stands for. Well, I know at least, cross-origin resource sharing, but okay. So it's again the same thing, right? Okay, so here's my question. Can we force Django to install this dependency, even though it's been, you know, already met. Right, so pip install force. Other, right. Can I force to, yeah. Upgrade, force reinstall, force ignore installed. Right, I can ignore installed. Do you see this? I'm gonna pass this in.
Okay.
I mean,
It
right?
seems pretty hacky, but yeah.
I know. But I'm just gonna, yeah. But let's, I mean, right, let's just do, and then can I need to be, perhaps I need to be here. Force, no, what did I say? What did I say? Force? I said ignore installed, shit, okay. Ignore installed. Right. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, well, okay. So that worked. So let's just add this course headers, right, to this one. And then add this middleware. He added it on top. Come on, middleware. Security. I guess it doesn't really matter where I add it, right?
No, it shouldn't.
Okay. And then the last step. And cross-origin allow all. Right. So I can just say this, right? And the question now is if I should change this to an empty array again. Do you understand? And just set these two, because these two take out each other. So if I do cross-origin allow all, then it's, you know, it's an equivalent of a wildcard, I assume.
It should be, right? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's do that. Right? I mean,
yeah.
the hell.
Let's find out about it.
Yeah, so let's just do git status, right, git CI.
Do you need to pip freeze this?
Yeah, I will do that. Do that. So what was it? Pip
freeze, and then a pipe or a greater than. It's not a pipe. That's a shovel operator. Yeah.
This. Right.
I think so. We try it.
Let's have a look at it.
Oh, something changed.
No. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So git CI adds course. What was it called? Course Django course headers. Right. And let's push this up to upstream, right? And then we're just gonna deploy again and watch some laundry being laundered. Boom. Right.
Right.
Oops. Command Z, Command E. No, come on. In the meantime, I'm just creating the cover.
Multitasking.
Right. Trying. Doing my best. I mean, I'm not getting too creative with those covers, but it is what it is. We need them.
It's totally fine. Totally fine.
And we're just going to do this with 4x. There we go. Export dashboard. Right, and we're deployed. Okay, so let's see. Again, if we reload, we should be good. And we are not. Def refuse to connect because it has been blocked by course. No access or header is present in the what the hell? In the requested resource, no access control allowed origin. Should I mean the dyno is restored. Let's check the logs again. Right, Heroku logs dash tail. Is that how we do it? Tail? Heroku logs tail. Right. Is it one dash? No, it was two dash.
Yeah, it's double. It's double.
Module, no module, Django.
What? Django on Heroku. Okay, great, great stuff.
So perhaps you didn't freeze. Did you freeze when you were setting this up?
Well, you can...
well, you didn't because it's not here.
You can look in requirements txt and you will see that Django on Heroku... Well, I have it on my... You don't have it. Did you pull from upstream?
Or
did we not merge this yet?
We did not merge this yet.
Set up CI. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So okay. Yeah. Right. Damn it.
All right. So a little bit of.
So do you want to change this title? Do you want to do this while I finish off the?
Yeah.
And then we merge, and then we. Yeah. All right. Thanks. Yeah.
All right, so we're back on my screen. Let's have a look at not the Art Nouveau, but the Art Nouveau API. Thank you very much. And here we now have, let's see, we have one issue, which is the one we want to work on, which is this strangely named continuous integration. Can't remember why. Oh, I remember why we didn't merge this, because right now it's only running on Python 3.9, but we're going to accept that and we're going to edit this name and we're going to say...
Yeah, we can live with that, right? I mean...
Absolutely. Yeah. And we're going to use the same title as we've used on this chore. So, boink. And let's head back here, paste that in, set up CI for Django API. Well, that's a bit redundant since we are in the Django API. Pull request. Okay, in the repo, sorry. So we are happy. We're going green. We're going to go ahead and look at the files changed. We have this generated code. We're going to say that's viewed. And most importantly, we set the test runner to false so that when we are in the Heroku environment, it doesn't try to do these SQL-like commands that Heroku won't deal with. Can I review my own stuff?
Yeah,
we'll
it's okay
find
now.
out.
Let's...
Oh, no, I can't.
Oh, you can't. All right, I will do that.
You just need to do something. I mean, I can, of course, merge, but I'd rather not.
Right, let me just save this and let's head over here and let's go back to my screen for a second, and then we go to this one. Setup CI, right? Files change. Oh, there are two ones, right? So looks good to me. Test runner false. What is this?
I just explained. It's test runner.
You did. I'm sorry.
False. So no, it's fine. It's so that when you're on the Heroku environment, Django, when running the test runner, doesn't attempt to pass in a bunch of SQLite commands. That doesn't
Oh yeah.
work
I remember
on
that.
so that's the only thing it accomplishes.
Okay. So we're just gonna review the changes and just gonna say, yeah, looks awesome to no, looks yeah, this is awesome to me. LA to M, right?
Let's gamble. Try merging.
Yeah, no, it's gonna go to M, approve, boom, submit review, boom, and we're gonna merge this, and then we're gonna deal with some merge conflicts. Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Right.
Right. So you can delete the branch and stuff, right?
Yeah, it is done. I'm going to also go ahead and close the issue. So this is now boom, boom. Close the issue. Okay, and I can move this to done. Right.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I will. I'm just
all good.
Posting a thingy so we can get our former students or our members of community. So for those of you who doesn't know, we are part of this programming community called Agile Ventures, and we also teach, right? Or coach.
We sure do.
Do we teach or do we coach?
Yeah, a mix. We workshop, we coach, we teach.
Yeah.
Do all kinds of things.
We do all kinds of things. And we also pull from upstream into a branch that already has commits on it. So we do git pull upstream development. And that's going to be a fast forward. It is not. Yes, it is.
Yeah, look at that.
So it's going to close this. App setting pies. Yeah. Out merge. Yeah. Made by the recursive strategy. Right. Okay. So git push. Or do I need to pip install?
You probably need to do a git status. You might need to do a commit on this.
I don't think so.
No, you're right.
No. So
okay, so yeah, you probably just need to push, huh?
Because it created a specific, and it included yours here.
Fantastic.
Right. So okay, let's just do git push upstream, and then course issues.
Yeah.
And again, back to
watch some laundry.
And if you are joining us on YouTube, do not forget to click the subscribe button, because that will make us happy. And if you're watching us on Twitch, make sure you follow. And if you're all in all, if you're watching, could you just share with the world how incredibly awesome we are in terms of making programming
so accessible.
Hey, we just got a new subscriber. Just because I said that, Siredia just subscribed. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's awesome. You see, that's why you need to say these things, I think.
Yes, it actually works.
Yeah, it does.
If you don't ask for things, you tend not to get them, right?
Yeah, and it's even said in the scripture. I only know the Swedish quote, but I think den som bultar, för den ska dörren öppnas.
For those who knock, the door shall open. Yeah, I don't know.
Something like that.
I took a class at university, which was the history of the English language Bible. So it's a history of translation, and it's a story full of intrigue and murder and betrayal and big characters. Very interesting. Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
Don't get me started, because I am. I can go.
I know, me too. But it's scholarship. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And Sira is you can see on my screen that, because I have the chat window open. So he's an old member of Agile Ventures. Thank you very much. Welcome back. We're trying to reboot the community, and if you can help us out with that, then we'll be very, very happy. So I am. I'm Thomas. I'm the CEO of the community at the moment. Sam has left, and Max is my wingman right? And we do coding together. And I love these kind of comments, right? So Sirius says that it helps him a lot in my journey to getting back into software development, and that's exactly why we do things, right? Because
that's right.
Yeah, supporting people getting into or coming back, or just reigniting the passion to actually write software, and not only software, write good software, great software, exploring better ways to do things, which is like
yeah.
All right, it's got a little too heavy on me now, so yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
All right, so here we are. We deployed, and we gonna open up the logs again. Let's clear this first, and then we do Heroku logs, and we see that state change, right, build succeeded. Yeah, but these are the old ones, right? Yeah. So can we restart the dyno or what? I need to restart all dynos.
Seems
and
reasonable.
I want to see if this, state change from starting process.
It's still not finding a.
Yeah, what up? I don't understand this.
Django on Heroku.
I don't have it. I still don't have it. What? Okay. Right. Blah. Exactly my thoughts exactly. Blah.
Why? I have it, and I just pulled from upstream.
I'm gonna check the code here on this one. We go to requirements. Yeah, and I should have it too. Django and Heroku is right here.
Yeah, line 7.
Yeah, and it's definitely not here.
Did you merge in development into course issues?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, I mean, yeah, I did. And if we do
a cat
git log one line, it has set up CI, right?
Yeah, will you pop open your requirements txt again, just for sanity check sake? And here you are in course issues, and it's not there. Are you in your virtual environment? Yes, you are.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't know. Restart the virtual environment, I guess.
Yeah, and hubba.
Deactivate, and you can tab that. So just DEA and then hit tab. There you go.
Just this?
Yeah.
Okay, and now?
Source, and you grab that inside of env bin activate. It's actually not hidden. Yeah, it's just a directory. And then activate.
That's like this?
Yep, and run that.
All
and you are back.
And I still don't have it. What the hell? Was it overridden now? Oh gosh.
Well, okay, so
let me just files change, and this is not even where is the requirements cheeks. Why don't I have? I don't get it.
No, but something must have happened when you merged in development into. I see that you have the commit, of
and
course.
Also, what the hell is this? Look at this. What?
Okay, so.
Oh, that's the PR. That's okay. I'm looking at the wrong place. Oh, this is the PR. Fuck. Damn it. Sorry. Yeah, let's go to course issues, and we go to requirements.txt here. It doesn't exist. It doesn't do this, and then we have the API and settings. Where's the settings? It's in app settings, right?
Yeah.
And here we do the right thing, right? This is the latest, right? Anyway, okay. So I don't like to hack things too much. But what I'm gonna do now is just to take this requirements.txt. I'm gonna copy this.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm gonna use raw just so I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna copy this. Go over to my requirements.txt, and I'm just gonna do place this at the very bottom, and I'm gonna paste this in. Right. And now I'm gonna do what? I'm gonna do pip install
-r
-r and then requirements.txt, right?
Yeah.
And now it's right. And now I'm just gonna say how is it? It's dot manage pi. No, how do I do this?
/.
Oh, the slash manage pi, right?
Yeah.
And then I just gonna do run tests. Can I do
Yeah.
that?
Test singular. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's the command. There they goes.
Okay, and that followed. That worked. That worked. Okay.
Yeah.
So git status, git ci, am. Can I use the harmonize? Can you say no? Well, updates. Updates require
or corrects or whatever.
.txt with correct depths. That's for dependencies because I don't want to spell it out. Yeah. And git push upstream course issues. Right. Okay, so let's go back to watching some more laundry. We deploy this again. And Sire, if you're still with us, if you are a Twitch user, head over to twitch.com nomads of code with underscores. That's us. So you can see us in an infinite. That's awesome. Look. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna shut it off actually. Bye. But yeah.
Bye.
So we do have that. So we're both on YouTube and on Twitch.
Let's hope those logs.
Yeah, we have deployed. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do logs first before we hit it. We had this log thing here somewhere. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Grab that tail.
Starting to up. Okay, so we're up. We're up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So something changed.
Yeah.
The moment of truth. Well, maybe.
Well, yeah.
One of many moments of truth.
Damn it, mother. And why is he even hitting? Why don't I see anything? I should see the. Shouldn't I? I should. And Art Nouveau API. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
No, that is Art Nouveau API. No, I thought. No. Yeah, no app. Okay, I thought it was a P missing there, but it isn't. Because there's a line change. Okay, so it's not that. Network error, access error, it doesn't work. Why not?
Django course headers. We put the middleware in. We did the installed apps. We have course headers in the installed apps, right?
Yeah.
And we did say course origin allow all true.
You can also allow which HTTP methods can be accessed by providing a list. Course allow methods. But this shouldn't.
Yeah, this should not be.
But sure, yeah, why not? I mean, I can do that.
Yeah.
But yeah. You can also allow origin whitelist, which still works in alias. It is recommended to allow all the domains who will increase the security risk and need access to this API. But we don't. It's recommended, but it's right? Django middle common middle. What should I add? Perhaps I didn't add this. Perhaps this is it. Because I didn't add this one.
Oh, okay. Well, let's hope for that.
I thought this. No, but this was already added.
I'll have a look.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
Course middle. No, it wasn't. Oh. No, it is. Right. Here it is. Common middleware. Right. Middleware, common middleware. Right. Do I need to put this one on top before? I don't know. Is this something like, but
are there maybe.
App this, Django, is there anything web app with database, right? Out password, internationalization, right? What are we doing wrong? What are we missing? I'm gonna redeploy this just with the change settings, just git ci. I'm getting tired of rearranges. I don't even know if rearranges rearrange. Is that how you rearrange or you rearrange?
Rearrange. No, double R because it's arrange. No. Wait, I'm looking at Swedish dictionary. Yeah, rearrange. Rearrange. So double. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. List. And there we go. And then we redeploy. Right. So I remember again when I was a kid, I was sitting there watching this laundry machine, and after a while it became boring. So I moved on. And I'm not saying that's where I'm at, but I wouldn't mind if our viewers are at that place right now, because it is fucking boring to watch us constantly redeploy. All right. So here we are. Let's clear and do log. We are, to app, build started, run server, right. So just for a sanity check, if I reload this, I should see, I see traces of that here, right? Right. And I should see this being hit. Build succeeded. Okay. So should I hit this again? Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's go to the preview. Here it is. Right. And let's reload this little sucker. And we're getting the course issue again. Refuse to connect. Refuse to connect. Because it's settings, access, deployed back to from origin back has been blocked by the console. No access control allow origin head into requested resource. Right. Am I doing something wrong on the access? Course.
Well,
it shouldn't be anything on the client. I'm just graphing for Strauss default headers. Should I add this? You see? But that's post. That's on post request. Your service should be able to grocery, not the client. Exactly. Right. So it's not about the client. With header set. And so, what does he mean by this? There's nothing about Django here. Yeah. Could this be no, it shouldn't be a server issue, right, on Heroku, right?
No, I mean, we can hit it from, Thunder Client or Postman without problem, right?
Yeah.
But
no, this is access control, allow origin, response. Right. No. Damn it! What are we missing? We're missing something. Right. Django course headers pack, which is all right. Let's have a look at the package itself if there's anything. Python required Django to support. You want to Python pip installed, right? Course headers. We did this. This is imported. Should be placed as high as possible. Oh look, course middleware should be placed as high as possible to be any middleware that can generate responses. Okay,
really?
Yeah, so that, yeah, all right. Okay, so the only thing, security, right. Oh. Okay. Let's then move these things up, right?
I guess do the same for the apps. Probably doesn't do anything.
All right, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so you always learn it. So I've actually been in a situation where a Rails gem was conflicting with another. You see, in gem files, if you format your code, the gems are being rearranged in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
And that actually messed up an application for me once.
Really?
And I can't really recall why and what it was, but there was something about requirement. Yeah, because it was auto-required, and we fixed it by saying require false and then require it in the module that was supposed to, because by default all the dependencies are required by Rails, but so if you do require false, then you have to manually require it in whatever you want to use it, right? So we fixed it that way, because to prevent users from being thorough and just rearranging them back again, because if I moved it manually up and somebody else formatted their code, then they would break it again, right? So right, so we pushed and we're gonna do another deploy. Right. This is fun.
This is fun.
This is fun. And Siri, if you're still with us, if you write a comment on the Agile Venture Slack that you've been following this stream and encouraging other folks to join us and actually participate, we can invite guests into this streaming business. I would appreciate it highly. Right, so here we are, and we're gonna do Heroku logs again. We don't have to clear everything. Right. Build succeeded. Performance is right. Django. Right. Upset. Oh, so your idea was that you want to run continuous integration on Django 4.1. Is that what you were saying, or no? Or was it Python?
I think the error was that when we were using the older versions of Python, we were crashing with this new Django. Well, the current, not new, but current version of Django. And so right now we're only running the CI with Python 3.9.
Right.
But yeah, well, now that you say it, maybe it's worth looking at Django.
We're still getting the same thing. Poof. Because it. No, so this is the one, not the first one is irrelevant because it's about some VS local field. I don't even understand what the hell this is. I don't. Yeah, but anyways, this has been blocked by course policy. No access control allowed or header is present in the request. Wow, wow, wow.
Course headers middleware, course middleware is Django, middleware, common middleware. Okay. And then we have course allow origin, course origin, course allow all origins. Oh, where did you get course origin allow all from? Because according to the documentations, it looks like it should be course allow all origins.
Really?
So they have it as
how new is the documentation? Let me.
This is on the documentation that's for Django course headers 3.13.0. And I see that one after the installations, which we followed, they have configuration, and that's you're there right now, and that's where I see course allow all origins.
Wait, go up a little bit. Course allow, and that should be course allow. Course.
And we have course origins allow all, I think.
So it's
So we have
So
we have course origin allow all.
And do they have credentials or something like that? So should I remove that?
Course allow all origins. Course allow. It doesn't mention credentials.
Allow headers.
Yeah, it does. Course allow credentials. If true, cookies will be allowed to be included.
We're gonna change this now. And the allowed host, should I just remove that setting? Is it conflicting? And
it says configure the middleware. You must set at least one of the following 3 settings. So we need either course allowed origins regex, or course allow all origins. So we need one of these 3.
I'm gonna comment out this disallowed host.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, and all right. So we're just gonna git ci am changes allow setting, right? Upstream course issues. I'm also gonna git push origin course issues, just so I update that. Okay, so right, so let's redeploy. At
this point, it's more like a cat that sits and stares at the laundry, or contemplates the universe while staring at a wall.
Yeah. But watching a washing machine is actually more fun than watching it dry later. I guess. Which is the expression, right? Isn't it? Watch the
Yeah, or watching paint dry, I think
paint
is
dry.
the.
Okay. All right. Right. So yesterday I was cooking some fancy tapas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Empanadas? No, wait, what is it? What's the potato? An
Patatas
egg?
bravas. Yeah, I did that.
Patatas bravas.
Yeah.
Oh my God! When you come to New York sometime, we're gonna go to a bar, which I think actually closed, but it was called Spain, and they would give you the free patatas bravas and wear uniforms, and
Oh.
it was, and we would drink Estrella Galicia, which is
cool.
Yeah, good times. Good times.
I did a surf and turf with flank steak and hot shrimps.
Heck
yeah, gambas. Yeah, I'm gonna show you
nice.
some.
Nice.
Let's see if we can. So we are up, and I'm just gonna hit this endpoint here, and we see that this is all right. And we're gonna hit this, and we're gonna hit this, and we're still getting the fucking thing.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Let's okay. Let's
you have an idea?
No. Well, I don't know. Let's just try one little thing. Let's go to the code here. Project. So because there's one small discrepancy here, right? And that is the parameters here, right? So I'm just gonna hit that from localhost in the project's format JSON. Do you understand?
I do understand. Oof.
And if that's it, then I'm fucking gonna throw something at my computer.
Yeah.
Right. So yarn start, right?
That should do it.
No, because we are in production, right? But it doesn't matter. I can actually set a debug. I can set a debugger here. Right. And let's just open this up. What? What access error? What are you talking about? Yeah, let's read. Connection refused. We get a connection refused on this one too. Localhost projects. Oh, because it's not running. Okay, sorry. Again, let's just go back here. And then, right, so let's just comment this one out. I will stash all of this later. And then just set this to the proper, boom. Right. And then, what? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking? I cannot reading my project. But that should, yeah, I understand that you can't map it, you little shit, but you should kick in. This should kick in. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, okay, I'm sorry. That was the right. Yeah, okay. So, right, data. Damn it. This works from, why would it work from localhost, you little shit? Is it because of the JSON thingy? Yeah. All right, let's do without JSON then. Let's do this without this. Okay, right? Because this is what we have deployed at this stage. So let's reload this. No, it still works without this dot. Yeah. Why is this working? So you understand? Like
Yeah.
if I change this now, if I change this and just remove the dot projects again, I'm gonna stash this. Yeah, we have those projects here. Right. So yeah, okay, all right. Whew. So let's do git stash, and then there is nothing. We are in production. We're getting the projects. Right now I stashed it, so we have this back. Art Nouveau, HTTPS Art Nouveau API herokuapp.com. There's no problems with the slashes, nothing like that. Nothing is problematic. Do I need to trigger another build? No, I shouldn't have to do that, right? This is exactly the same thing. Let me just for let's just run another experiment just really quickly. We just do this, point this in, again we do yarn start, no debuggers, nothing, right? And right now it doesn't work because it's deploying projects. Just then, like it's pushing out projects, so that won't fly. So I need to change this. I need to change this at least, right? And that works, right? So yeah, so slash right. Ooh. Wow, so it's right. So is this like I mean, if the local host works, right, then this should work too. I mean, come on. Mamma mia.
Yeah.
Oh, mamma mia.
I'm trying to run it on my machine too.
I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, of course, do that.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to production failed. Right, but we don't have that set to settings. So I'm gonna do site settings, build and deploy, base directory, branches, production, edit set, production branch. Okay, so it's gonna be what do we call it? Deployment settings. I'm gonna deploy this. Deployment settings. I want to deploy right. I want to deploy the this real site so we don't hit it from the preview. If this
I
is
think
it.
that's an excellent idea, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm grabbing from hamstrings here, but you don't know.
No.
It is what it is. Right, so we are in the middle of connecting the dots between our what? Deployment settings. Why not? Oh, because okay, all right. God damn it. Yeah, I need to push this to git push upstream deployment. So we're gonna have to do a lot of cleaning later. All right.
Yeah.
No, come on. No, that was not what I wanted to do. Where am I? There it is. Right. Okay, so now it's building.
All right, I got it working on my local host,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and I can probably see that on the right. You're hitting this. I can see that.
Well, I'm actually no, I'm pointing it. I'm running both servers on my machine. If you switch
Oh,
to my
okay,
screen,
okay.
you can see it. Unfortunately, it looks like it crashes the React app. But just for sanity's sake, I have one thing running here on 8,000. That's the Django API, and I have on 3,000 or whatever it is the
Gotcha.
here the and what it experimenting, so that allowed me to quite quickly experiment with these different combinations. And so check it out. If I comment, so maybe this is my fault because I told you to get rid of the wildcard. If I comment out allowed hosts and I only have course allow all origins set to true, and I reload this, I force reload this, I wait for the, are you not rebuilt? Okay, let me just.
You probably need to. You also. It's crashing because you're looking for projects, right? So in that project service, you need to remove dot projects on the front end.
Yeah. Oh, I see. You think so?
Yeah. Don't dispatch projects. Just data because we're not wrapping this on the API on line 8, I think.
Oh, I see. Here, right. Okay, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's fix that. I just want to make sure that I would just want to show you getting a 3. Well, here I get a 301, but here then I get a 200.
Yeah, and just check the response tab.
Yeah, it's just an array. But why am I able to do this? I thought I had to. Okay, so if I comment this back out, this is now rebuilt. I reload this. I should be getting. I just am trying to recreate the problem. So I'm going to set this to false, which is its default setting, and reload this. Now I got the course error. I'm happy, and of course it built right because we're not trying to do a
You
dot
got
map.
it when you did what? What is the setting of settings pi now?
So settings pi now with the course error is allowed host is set to blank, and most importantly, course allow all origins is set to false. Let's try just setting this to true now.
Yeah.
And we should crash. This just rebuilt. Yes. Okay. Good. Sanity sort of restored. So I just have allowed host.
Oh my
as an
fucking
empty.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry to cut you off there.
Yeah. What did you see?
I see this on the deployed.
So was it the preview?
So this is the preview.
Yeah.
And the preview still fails for some reason. I don't know, because it was built long time. I don't know.
Oh, maybe refreshing the preview. Well,
but I
no.
tried that because I pushed to the README thingy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now I am here on the artnouveau.netlify.app, and we're good to go.
Nice.
It is nice.
It is nice.
It's a win. But it's a hard-earned win, and I didn't. Well, I got smarter. The only thing.
I got too.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
Well, we know that. Oh shit.
I think my main takeaway of this is the Netlify deploy previews are fantastic, but they're really only meant to illustrate changes to the front end, to the UI. You know, they're not meant to test your harmony with the backend.
Or it depends on when you deploy them. But I don't understand that.
You're right. Anyway, I want to experiment further. I also want a big takeaway from this stream for me is that spin up a server for the backend and spin up a server for the front end on your local host so that you can make a lot of changes rapidly and you don't have to watch
Yeah. Of course.
the CI run. And I remember during the boot camp, I was like militant about, no, we stop everything. We never don't run both at the same time. But now I'm like, oh no, you have to. This is it will make your life easier to get used to doing that.
But so I think both strategies are true. I think that there's a danger in spinning up your server.
Yeah.
Because once once you pop, you can't stop, as they say in the chips crisps commercial. It's a slippery slope, in my opinion, right? You start to, because once you start to do manual testing, it is very very hard to pull yourself out from there, right? I think having this default mindset of let's stop, let's pretend.
Oh yeah.
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 But and then do a session like ours to connect the dots, right? So and then fix some problems, because the stubs can be misleading or incorrect and all of that stuff, which I mean happened in our case too, right? So there's a lot of things to consider, but so yeah, I think running manual tests is great. Don't overdo it. That's
maybe
what I would say.
Save it for the course headers.
Yeah, yeah. My problem with this, I'm very glad that we got it to work, because connecting those two applications is really important. Now, I am a bit set back by the scaffolded code, that said allowed hosts and things like that. I don't really appreciate the documentation and how things are set up, and how you kind of do things here. But it is what it is. And it's the other thing is that the biggest takeaway, apart from the inner works of Django that we learn about cores and so on, because now I will not forget about this, but it's also this thing about the preview. I mean, the preview is making an HTTP request, and it doesn't, in my opinion, it shouldn't matter where the HTTP request comes from, as long as it's there and the server says, yeah, sure, allow everything, then that preview should have worked. I'm very glad that we deployed and that it works now, and so, but I'm not quite sure why that is. I mean, we've had situations in other projects where I mean, in all our distributed applications, you fetch data from an API, and the previews have, in my opinion, always work, but I can't bet my life on it at this point. I don't know. So it was a bit.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Anyways, let's see if we can clean this shit up, right? So let's stop this and we do git status. Right. So one thing which is out of scope here, but I just want to mention this, and that would be the I still don't understand why I have two APIs here. I don't know. But here in the serializer, on the project serializer, I would know how to wrap this in the proper structure, right? So it actually returns projects. But that's out of scope. That's going to be the next thing. So if you want to create a ticket for this, that would be awesome.
I will do that. Yeah.
But yeah, right. So that's it. Okay. Right. Settings py. So git ci am cleans up settings.py, and that should be it. So git push origin course issues. That's gonna be that, and there is a PR already on this one, so you might as well.
I will
start reviewing that, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna remove the work in progress thing.
And Right, and I see it's having this continuous integration run on it, which is great. But while that is happening, we look at the files changed. Let's see here. So we've removed allowed hosts. We have these course allow all origins set to true, and we have this course allow credentials, which I don't actually think we need, but
I don't think so either.
we're going to need to lock this down anyway at some point in the future. So with that in mind, we can leave it for now. We have this new course headers, that's fine. And in the middleware, we have course headers, middleware, course middleware, and Django middleware common middleware, okay. And of course, requirements txt now has a new dependency called Django course headers. It's version 3.13, which is the latest one. Okay. So we viewed this one. We viewed this one. We're going to review these. We're going to say looks good to me. Approve. Submit that review. And has the check passed? It has passed my approval, but the continuous integration has run. So yeah, should I go ahead and merge?
Yep. Thank you.
Merge. And this is deploy. Oh, what's the Git emoji for deploy? There we go. It's a rocket, of course. Right. So we're going to squash and merge. And I want to say, oh, this is the kind of the course. Well, we'll still use the rocket. And we'll call this configure course settings.
You can remove all the different dots there because we can hide the fact that no, it doesn't really matter. But
too late. Yeah. I've hidden it. And I cannot delete this branch, but
no, I will do that. But in the meantime, you can head over to the client side because there's a PR there too.
Okay. Right. So, one thing that's nice about Pivotal Tracker. So that one is deploy front-end client to Netlify. Like, I know I have an issue, right? That should direct me to that repo. But I don't see a link here for me to just like go to the repo easily. That's kind of annoying. If I open this in a new tab. Oh, here we go. Okay, I take it back. You just have to open it in a new tab.
Okay.
And we have deployment, and let's see, it has passed continuous integration on both Ubuntu and macOS. And so now we can actually deploy preview, but that shouldn't work, right? But that's okay. Files changed. All right, you have added, this is great, we like. We have changed the README a little bit. I would maybe even grab the Netlify badge to add to the README.
Yeah.
It's not crucial. Here though, what is this new build command?
Yeah. Okay. So let me talk you through that one.
Yeah.
So
you're setting CI. I'm not sure this actually.
It does. I tried. Without it, it was failing.
Okay.
So this one needs to be set to CI false. So unless it's true, it's false. Because otherwise, Netlify will treat this as errors.
Interesting.
And the echo to index HTML is this is a setting to make sure that we can directly hit the routes in a React application instead of the root route. It helps with routing, so you can share links. Understand?
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm satisfied. In the index.js, we now have this little. Oh, great. I don't know if we should store this in an environment variable. I don't think it really matters right now, but
it doesn't matter at the moment. We will do it later. We will use .env for the API URL and then store it on the
Yeah. Okay.
On the server. But
we
it's,
are in
it's more of a
development mode.
DevOps thing later on, cleaning up this shit later.
Okay, and here instead of grabbing data, we have this if else.
Yeah, this is a hack because we don't have the right data structure.
Yeah, but that's now on the docket in our issue tracker, so this is fine for now. So we are happy. Looks good to me. Prove. And yeah, shall I squash and merge?
Yep. And there's gonna be a deploy too, so you can add your fantastic
Rocket. Deploy. I'm gonna say, well, deployment is fine. These are kind of handy. So let's just squash these. And we are merged. I cannot delete the branch. It came from you.
I will do that.
Okay.
And
before we forget, also in our issue tracker, I can now close this issue and move it to done.
And for the curious people, Netlify kicked in and we are deploying at the moment. So that's the continuous deployment power. And we are getting all this things in order. And in terms of a recap, I think it was overall, apart from the parts where that I was bitching about earlier, I think this was a good stream. It served its purpose. We got a new subscriber, an old time member from Agile Ventures, for which I'm happy that he's back, and also we solved the issue. We learned a few things.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's a win.
Yeah, it is. And we have the application deployed. Let's see, site is live, it says, and here we are. And we are up and running. Yeah, foobar and first project lorem ipsum. So the next thing will be, of course, to open up the authentication thingy, right? So because if we want to sign up or sign in. Oh, why is no, sign in is okay. Oh, these are dead links, of course.
Yeah, I don't think they do anything yet. No. We don't.
But no, we probably need to fix that. But we need to be able to create an account.
Yeah.
And so on.
Good times ahead.
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. All right, I think that wraps it up for us, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you very much, guys, for watching this, and again,
thank you.
Subscribe and follow. Sayonara, folks. LLAP, live long and prosper. That's
yes.
Yeah.